Welcome back to Poorly Educated Today in the News, where the headlines are big, the coffee is burnt, and the government is about as organized as my Uncle Wiley's tackle box after he's had 2 Bud Lights and a spiritual awakening. Today's news is a full-on buffet of chaos, and buddy, I brought my stretchy pants. Segment 1. The Shutdown Meltdown. Well, folks, Washington done shut itself off again, like a teenager slamming their bedroom door, except this teenager controls nuclear weapons and my tax refund. Congress is fighting over the Department of Homeland Security like it's the last turkey leg at Thanksgiving. And all this started 'cause federal agents in balaclavas did a Rambo cosplay in Minneapolis, and now half the country's yelling, "Hey, can y'all maybe not do that?" Democrats want body cams, no more masks, no more roving federal pauses cruising the neighborhood like they're auditioning for Cops Extreme Edition. Meanwhile, the White House is basically saying, "Nah, we good." And Speaker Mike Johnson's trying to keep his party together with the political equivalent of duct tape and expired beef jerky. The House did pass the funding bills, but everybody's still mad. And we got a 2-week countdown to Shutdown 2. The Reckoning. Buddy, I ain't saying things are tense, but even my weather app is asking if I'm okay. Segment 2. America's Big Foreign Swing. Now, while Congress is sword fighting with pool noodles, the president's out there rearranging the global chessboard like he's playing 4D hungry hippos. First, he inks a giant trade deal with India, drops tariffs, smiles for the cameras, and in return, India quits buying Russian oil. That's right. Russia just lost its favorite gas station customer. Putin's over there pretending it's fine, just fine, totally fine, like a guy whose girlfriend just needs space and definitely ain't coming back. Meanwhile, peace talks on the Ukraine war are kicking up again in Abu Dhabi. America's sending half the president's posse, including Kushner, Witkoff, and the Treasury guy, whose job is basically money wizard. Russia wants land, Ukraine wants peace, but also land. And everybody wants the New START nuclear treaty to not explode metaphorically before the nukes explode literally. And that treaty expires February 5th. Nothing quite says romance like global thermonuclear chicken. Segment 3. The Techno-Industrial Earthquake. Now let's talk about the big old tech titan mashup. Elon Musk took SpaceX, took XAI, smashed them together like 2 action figures he got bored playing with separately, and boom, a $1.25 trillion Voltron of rockets, satellites, AI brains, and the world's angriest social media website. And they want to build AI data centers in outer space. I can't even get decent Wi-Fi next to my microwave, and Elon's out here building orbital supercomputers like he's preparing for the robot rapture. Then Palantir shows up, says, "Hold my sweet tea," and drops earnings so big Wall Street needed a neck brace. Their artificial intelligence platform is taken off like my cousin Ricky's illegal fireworks stash. U.S. commercial revenue up 137%. Government revenue up, market booming, VIX fallen. That's right. The economy's jumping while also being on fire. It's like watching a man juggle flaming bowling pins while balancing on a balloon animal. Impressive, but don't breathe too hard near it. Segment 4. Institutions going fur the woods. America's cultural institutions are having a meltdown too, y'all. The president announced he's closing the Trump Kennedy Center for 2 whole years. Yep, he renamed it first. Now he's closing it. That's like inviting everyone to your birthday party, then locking them outside and saying, "Surprise? It was a metaphor?" Artists are furious, lawsuits are flying, and honestly, I haven't seen this much drama around a theater since my high school did Phantom of the Opera and the chandelier fell on the principal. Meanwhile, The Epstein files dropped another batch of radioactive chaos. We got cabinet officials caught planning totally innocent vacations. Musk reportedly asking about island parties back in 2012. And a British lord resigning like the last rat off a very fancy ship. Folks, the only thing stickier than these revelations is my cousin Toby's leftover maple bacon sandwich. And then Congress tosses in a report saying Europe is censoring us through their Digital Services Act. Buddy, at this point even our scandals have international sequels. Segment 5. The Union fractures like a dry biscuit. California woke up today, cracked its knuckles and said, "Fine, we'll make our own foreign policy." Governor Gavin Newsom announced the state is joining the WHO's outbreak network all by itself. That's right. California is basically cosplaying as an independent nation. Meanwhile, Texas is battling a measles outbreak inside an ICE detention center. Chemicals are getting banned nationwide under the Make America Healthy Again plan, and everybody everywhere is still mad about something. Housing costs hit new highs. Apparently buying a house now requires 2 full salaries, a winning lottery ticket, and the blessing of a wizard. Infrastructure's buckling. Robo-taxis are driving themselves into protests, and winter storms are slamming New York so hard, even the pigeons are unionizing. And to top it off, a federal scientist is seeking whistleblower protection because she criticized the administration, proving the only safe job in America is being an emotional support ferret. Segment 6. Sports, storms, and everyday American chaos. And finally, the one part of America that's still holding this entire emotional Jenga tower together: sports. Super Bowl 60 is coming up in Santa Clara. Seahawks versus Patriots, and the America 250 folks are planning a giant patriotic flag ceremony big enough to cover 3 Walmarts. They're using this to kick off the nation's 251st birthday, which is basically a giant "Hey, we're still here" party. Meanwhile, the president announced the Freedom 250 IndyCar race right in the streets of Washington, D.C., 'cause nothing says traffic problem solved like racing cars through the Capitol at 200 miles an hour. Storms are pounding the Northeast. More folks are digging out than a family reunion in Appalachia. Robo-taxis are confusing pedestrians for delivery zones. And somewhere out there, a Wall Street guy is celebrating the Dow hitting 49,407 like it's the second coming of sliced bread. Folks, this country is a mess. But it's our mess, and by golly, we're going to complain about it till the wheels fall off. In conclusion, America today looks like a carnival ride built by a drunk possum with a dream. Terrifying, rickety, loud, sometimes inspiring, occasionally on fire, but somehow still going round in circles. We got shutdowns, peace talks, tech titans, and states playing pretend country, all while the Super Bowl tries to glue our national sanity together with nacho cheese. And through it all, we here at Poorly Educated will be right beside you, pointing at the headlines and yelling, "Y'all see this too, right?" Thanks for listening, and remember, stay safe, stay skeptical, and stay poorly educated.